We are live. We are live indeed. And in fact, the issue is, you know what? People won't even know about this. So I'm just going to send a link to a few platforms where I've got the plug. And then we'll see what we got to do. But anyway, man, how's your week? How's your month been? How's holiday?
Good, man. Alright, working hard, living life, chilling, eating, partying.
Indeed.
You know, the usual. What about yourself?
Partying, you know. Well, I wish I was you, bro. I wish I was you. I'm not living the life right now. Not right now. This year is a grind for me in school and all that. But yeah, we'll get to it. Oh,
you gotta do a TED.
I'm not complaining.
You gotta do a TED.
Bro, I'm doing the TED. TED is a guy like our friend who was proper focused in school. I guess he does need to right now. He's good. He's good, but I'll get there. Like I'm living for you guys, man, through the IG stories. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Nah, it's crazy.
It is what it is.
Nah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. So we might touch on that like later on, like how the stuff you can reveal during your London situation.
Don't go to London, guys.
Don't go to
London, guys. It's reckless over there.
Sin City?
People are moving mad.
Would you say it's Sin City?
Teachers, lawyers, event planners, they're all just out their mind, bro.
Squares are turning.
The amount of money being squandered in that city is just mad, bro. Crazy. I don't wish it on my worst enemy, bro. Crack cocaine. I'm telling you, it's wild. Yeah, people out here all over London. I'm like, bro, you guys need to relax.
Let me know when my internet's acting up, like my connection. But
nah, it's actually pretty solid for now. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's clean, yeah. Cool. So the title of this stream is just, I mean, we're gonna talk about other stuff, but this right here, we waited for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. We haven't really been on, right?
Yeah,
and
it's about 2 weeks, I think.
Honestly, we've got our own shit to do, right? We're just really grind focused or getting gassed. Regardless, we just don't have to find the time to stream. But now we are out here. And in fact, I think it was great we missed the wave, whatever the wave could have been, in terms of, you know, the traffic coming from this topic. But it died down at the right time for us to come on and brief, like, overview. Because I know you've discussed it, right? You've discussed it off air with the boys. So we'll touch on it. So this is titled FreshandFit versus the YouTube Nights. And I don't know if you can see the thumbnail, but if you check the WhatsApp, it shows Blue Pill Crusaders White Knights. Because I'm telling you, man, this Avengers assembling, I'm like, okay, there is some bad behavior on both sides. And we've sat here, we've criticized FreshandFit, we've criticized their detractors. We want to sit we're sitting from the outside trying to look in, like figuring out what's the scandal for, you know. So you tell me your input from what you know, and then I'll fill in.
So basically, people are saying, or the word around the town is FreshandFit try to just silence everyone, you know, even the people who are within the rights of fair use, try to silence everyone, all critics, cut them at the knees. And it ends up backfiring with YouTube just basically going, you guys are trigger happy here. And we might need to calm your asses down and or shut your channel down. There's a lot of people speculating that their channel was in jeopardy because of the situation their lawyer has put them in. The not so good lawyer. When Myron was talking about paying, taking the legal route, I thought they would pay some high-end lawyer, but
No. Let me even clarify that before you go on. Yeah, I think Abba has something like I like to do with my edits, with my videos, is that he crops and creates a narrative that you don't even know the full story. You don't even know the full story. When they say legal team tends to involve the head attorney, the several lawyers under him or her, and then you got the paralegals who do all the paperwork, the emailing, all of this. So it's not as if from one email you can gather every information, but someone would like you or trying to convince you that that's the whole story, but we don't even know and what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Viewers are listening. I would blame FreshandFit for not giving us the full picture. Everything's about image. And to be honest, if your detractors are good propagandists, you have to come through the same way. So when someone makes a claim,
Yeah.
back it up. But what they did is they do, but it's very like subtle. Like they'll post it on Instagram, like, hey, this is the truth. That's not what's happening. I'll touch on that later. So you carry on saying,
I think that's the problem. I think the problem is they're
Yeah.
not being very, again, they don't want to be transparent because they don't want to give people clout or whatever. But at the same time, they don't want to undersell themselves to not explain the full picture, because people will spin it how they want to. And they will definitely, this is the one thing I've realized. Like, marketing, FreshandFit, they're really good. When it comes
Yeah.
to any type of beef or type of, type of controversial stuff, they're always on the back foot. Like, they always start from the back foot and then they have to recover.
They
know
can't.
what I mean?
It's like they
They
can't
never
keep
start-
up.
You never start front winning. You know what I mean? It's always like they say one thing, okay, we're gonna do this, and then actually it just blows up in their face. People start making videos about how they're beta male cucks, all this other stuff. I'm out here like, oh my god, why are we doing this, man? Bro? But people again, Abba and Preacher talking about how men who have integrity talk about ideas, not other people, and here they are again spewing this nonsense.
I feel like that's what they
Abba and
do.
Preacher, who cares? This is what they do, obviously, but at the same time, don't chat shit.
Man, it's not even that we're taking side. It's just like we're looking at the common sense here. Like, among YouTubers, like, we've dealt with uploading videos and having to deal with, oh, look, this content might be copyright, and we're giving you a warning. We haven't had a strike yet, but our videos have been removed from the system because we were, not even necessarily reacting, using content to, like, oh, this is what we're talking
Explain
about,
something.
and then but the issue is we get more trouble while we're streaming. Even if the content is fair use, as a live streamer, you will still get flagged and your live might get shut down. Same thing with FreshandFit. They are live streamers compared to all these other YouTubers that just do reaction videos, 10-minute videos.
Yeah.
You can review it and appeal it behind the scenes before it gets uploaded. Live stream, you could get a strike like that. So when they say FreshandFit don't know what they're doing, FreshandFit have to be experts in copyrights, especially as a live streamer. Before I say, what's up, Ryan? Hey, caught your live. Yes, you did. You're lucky because this was a last minute thing. I mean, the notifications are popping a little bit. I've shared it to another platform, so we're good to go. We're good to go. But man, there's just what you just said, man. On the nail. You said they tend to start from the back of the back burner, right? They're just like, it seems as if they don't know what's going on.
For counterattack. They leave too much room for counterattack. It's like they leave themselves exposed, and then people just come in, find out one thing that they latch onto, and then just attack them. Even I saw the video with the lead attorney and Mr. Samuels having a chat, and Mr. Samuels was like, "Oh no, I don't do what they do. What I do is I only strike the people who just upload all my content, like the Instagram lives and all that stuff.
Bullshit.
Like, very hard. He only strikes the people who just watch and say, "Oh yeah, I agree with that. That's really good. Oh my goodness, wow." He only strikes those people. He lets the people who have their own spin on things, where they play a short clip and explain and give a narrative, who have transformative, as he says, information, or they give a different opinion and view to what he's saying, or they elaborate on what he's saying. But if you're not doing that, you get a strike. So apparently he's very curated in who he gives a strike to. So he, comes off like the I only give those who just blatantly copyright my shit. If you're adding your own flavor, your own nuance to it, I'm gonna let it slide. But if you're out here just copying it, I'm not gonna do that. That's a cap. But he's making FreshandFit look like they're imbeciles. Like, oh, they couldn't even distinguish from, the good and the bad. They just copyright striking everybody. So man, it's a bit mad,
Before I even blast off, right? Do you keep up with the subreddit?
Man's a Team Rocket. We're blasting out.
You were going on a trip.
Sometimes. But I've been caught up in the last week because, obvious.
But honestly, I'm on it sometimes as well. But that helps you cover up the rest of the stuff the YouTubers are leaving out. when it comes to evidence and what they're actually doing behind the scenes. So let's talk about their image, right? So the thing is, we might give them flack for not catching up, but the thing is, you've got YouTubers who are consistently they know how to backlash someone who makes a claim. So Abba and Preach, they've been doing this for years, like 6-7 years in the YouTube game. They know how to react to things in short segments. The difference between FreshandFit and all these other guys is that FreshandFit embed their explanations and their issues during the live stream. Now, who is a detractor or hater want to sit through a live stream to hear what they have to say? Some of them do, who maybe want to know the truth. The fans do, so they will definitely like listen in and be like, okay, I get where they're coming from. But Abba and Preach have 10-11 minute videos. You know, the other guys, except for the lead attorney, he's a gossiper, so he would have people listening in for 8 hours anyway.
I don't think he's an attorney. I just think he's just a guy on a computer. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna print those certificates out from fucking Google or some shit. You never know. These guys cap.
Mad.
Yeah, he just
seems What's
like
up,
that guy.
Insane? Yes, fact.
And you know those books in the background? Yo, he just probably bought that as a set. Just lodged that whole thing. Like, bow.
Like with the suit on.
Oh, like, yo, try to put one of those books out. Let's see. Try. Let's see. Try to put one of those books out. Let me see if you can read something like that. Crazy.
Oh my god! You know what? I don't flack him on like his hustle. Like, to be honest, he looks like a Kevin Samuels lawyer, legal type of thing. I think it's something.
He's a dick rider.
Okay, right now what we've noticed is he just follows trends. He follows.
Yeah,
drama.
He's following Kevin Samuels and O'Shea. Like, he is just like riding those guys hard, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I'll explain the Black Manosphere. You know, we've discussed the Black Manosphere. We've discussed it.
Yeah.
We've analyzed them very well on our video. I think we're the only YouTuber we're the first YouTuber to do that. And so when it comes to the Black Manosphere, I've noticed that video has gotten a lot of traction because people are trying to figure out there's a whole space just for black guys. Like, for some reason, YouTube is very segregated because, O'Shea started that nonsense. But what's up, Insane? Says, I like how TLA stopped talking after the whole Miss Cheeks thing. He was pushing. He turned out to be false. Yeah. He was pushing that, and then let's move on. Like, you know what? To be honest, I don't know his credentials, but he does come off as a lawyer, like a defendant of the others, of the haters. Like, I'll just address it like I'm in court, and I'll make FreshandFit look bad. I'm their defendant, so he doesn't care about the real evidence. Like, lawyers tend not to. It's about defending.
He has a spin on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. They want to give it an opportunity, but again, just ask yourself: is the information being provided by FreshandFit wrong? Like, why is it so hard for people to grasp the information being provided? You know what I mean? Like,
I'll carry on explaining that too. Yeah.
They want to argue for argument's sake for no reason. Like, oh no, they're pushing people backwards. Come on now. Think about the however many thousands of years human evolution has taken place to get us to this point, and how that's been cemented in us biologically. Even our tailbones. Some people are born with tails because of genetic defects, and that's because those genes are in there where you had a tail. So we can't sit here and think, we're beyond our programming, our natural instincts as human beings. Some people just think like, we have to conform to these social norms because, pressure. They don't want to be seen as like not with it and not part of the, again, like societies do. You want to seem like you're in with the society. You don't want to seem ostracized or get ostracized because you have a different opinion. What I'm saying with FreshandFit and Andrew Tate is having a different opinion always, and if your opinion happens to be right as well and steeped in facts, data and statistics, will allow you, even if you're going against the grain, to be respected because you have to bow down to the facts. You have to. Even though people might think, no, but it's, that's what happened back then. It's like, no. Do you want to argue with me with your 40 years of data versus my, millennia of data? Really? Really? Come on now. Let's not be stupid. Let's not play those games. So it's crazy.
You know what? I thought you would even side with Abba and Preach even more because of how they approached it. But I'm seeing that everyone's seeing the light to an extent. Like, there's something going on here.
The hypocrites. You know why I respect FreshandFit? Just on some, no nonsense stuff is when they said, you know what, guys, we were wrong. We're not going to talk about people. We're going to talk about ideas. They stuck to that.
They stuck
Abba
to
and Preach said that, And here they are talking about, Fresh and Fit. Da, 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 da.
They ain't moving on.
Okay. Get your
Look
money,
at the
everybody.
traction they get for FreshandFit. Like you see, they all do good views, but the highest views are always FreshandFit. Like if you know, it's like FreshandFit, FreshandFit. The traffic
100%.
increases for them.
100%.
They better make their money. Yeah, let them make it.
We'll see. Fresh and Fit made a video. It's red panty night tonight. We're getting money. That's what they're like.
Mad.
That's what they're like. When they see that
What's
money
up,
coming
BA?
in, Fresh and Fit money, bro.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, BA will be talking on the back burner in the different platform. He knows the shit. He knows the shit. Bishop, what's up, Bishop? Love how objective you guys are. I followed you guys after you first covered the beef fairly. I mean, bro, thanks, man. Bishop. That's been like 4 months. 4.5 months ago, and we're back here, bro. We're trying to cover this highlight over and over. Like we'll get to the point. This time it's not even clout chasing. Look how we waited till the wave like kind of dropped. Like whoa, we're not really out here trying to feed right now. Ensei said he's a lawyer. The one thing he should be good at is doing homework for proof and not talking before hearing both sides. Yeah, you know what his issue is.
That's the thing. Lead attorney. Why not try and reach out and get Fresh and Fit to appear, and you can grow them face to face. You know what I mean? Like talk it out. Have a chat. But this guy. Anyway,
but from seeing how he blew up, because remember I mentioned him in one of the first videos. Oh, this guy, who's this lead attorney guy? Look at all his latest videos. They're all Fresh and Fit. Oh, he's been popping off through that. He climbed the charts through Fresh and Fit.
Because of Fresh and Fit.
That's his content. Yeah. I mean, he's done stuff. He says he's a new YouTuber himself, but he's built his audience through other means. But now he's skyrocketed because of this platform. So, yeah. Raya says TLA, apples and peaches, O'Shea and Cole sound like straight up bitches talking about FnF. Let it go. Like they ain't letting it go. Bro. This is too saucy.
Just leave it, man. Handle the shit behind the scenes. If you win your case, you win your case. You don't get copyrighted, you win. You're good, okay? Yeah. You don't have to stress about it. You're good. Leave it. Don't talk about it.
Let's even address that, right? So with Fresh and Fit, they have long live streams as usual, as needed. The league attorney do too. Kevin Simons does too. But when it comes to laying out your issues with haters, like Abba and Preach have their 11-12 minute videos creating a narrative. They have all the images, they curate it, everything is in your face. So what happens is the more short memory what do you call it, or short memory viewers will just take this information like, oh, that's all I need to know, because that makes sense. Oh, the 7 days they have left before the YouTube is dropped, that's that's all true. Like there's nothing else. Like the little crop we got from an email, that's all we need. And then TLA posted a longer file, and you can see there's a lot more text, and then he highlights the 7 day thing, and it's just a notice. Like if you ignore this email, we're gonna investigate your YouTube and might have to drop it down. But that's just saying if you don't reply to this email, it will be stupid to not reply to the email. But everyone was like, oh my gosh, they have 7 days until they're done out here. Like people are so slow. This is why we have YouTube Shorts. You know what?
Oh my gosh.
YouTube Shorts are great for like, instant content. But what happens is that's a lot of people's thinking. Like the TikTok generation now, it's just all you need is 10
the TikTok generation.
Yeah, 10 seconds, 1 minute videos.
Through the whole 3 hours and actually listen to what's being said and listen to how their arguments, which they probably have the same opinion as some of these ladies who come on Fresh and Fit, being demolished.
Right.
They don't want to watch those arguments go down in flames. And as soon as at the first sign of resistance, guess what happens? Fuck this shit, I'm out.
They fall because they're not. You see, some people aren't used to like not even investing time in content. Just pick a content creator you listen to. Imagine a lot of people are devoted to particular channels. Like, oh, this is the first channel you watch if they have content, and then that's all you need. But new content, you don't know these people, but you're getting information from other people about them. That's how people think. They're like, we don't care about this. This platform anyway. So hey, that's how people think. But what happens is there's a benefit to it too. People who are intrigued, like, oh, all these people are talking about FreshandFit. Let me check them out. Let's see how bad they are. And then they're like, oh shit, this was an interesting stream. This was a 3-hour stream.
Because it's lit.
I might subscribe.
Let's not lie, man. Let's not lie.
Yeah.
Let's not lie. It's lit. It's lit. I took a break from FreshandFit. I don't know when because I was busy with work, bro. When I came back, I was like, bro, I missed this.
Entertainment, man.
Arguments, bro. They're trying to get the people to understand, because it also helps you as a person if you ever want to convey the views, to see how different people would react to the information being delivered, and how sometimes it's just a battle of diminishing returns, and you just have to let it go. There's certain points where you realize an argument is not worth having because the person is not the type of person who's willing to concede that argument. You know what I mean? Like, even though they know they're wrong, they'll probably just like brush it under the rug and say, oh, no, I don't want to keep talking about this. Let's leave it. You just keep going on. You know what I mean? Stop beating a dead horse type people. Them people who don't want to explicitly lose and say, I was wrong. They just want to keep going for the sake of going. Talking just for talking.
Just for the sake of talking.
Just for the sake of
talking. So like for us, right, we're very careful now when it comes to reacting and whether we can get permission or not. We've tried to react to a Kevin Samuels video, but there was a time when he was blowing up where he was telling people, don't use my content. He didn't even specify how you can use his content. He just said, don't use my content without my permission. So I remember sending an email to him, can we react to your video? This was months ago. No reply. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what happened. We reacted to the video, and I think we had to put it down because we were getting warnings. I'm not even going to put it on Kevin. Maybe he's already had some type of automated system to prevent people from, catching your content, but you could get a strike straight away. So look, even though we talk about, fair use, protesting, fair use is good for YouTube content creators, don't attack them. I'm telling you, it's still copyrighted. When it comes to YouTube legal stuff, there's more particulars about it. People have reaction videos. You have your, you've reacted to music. That maybe that a lot of the time, some music content is allowed.
Which is really good the thing that they've done is you can still react to the music. But what usually happens is now, if whatever money's made off that music you're reacting to, that reaction video doesn't go to you, goes to the company. So they make money off it instead of you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's another way of them securing that if you talk about me, I get paid instead of you.
See?
So that's the venue they can probably
promoted. Getting the songs are getting promoted and they get revenue from it. So like the whole revenue, you don't get anything.
I don't get nothing of it. Nothing.
Oh, see, you can't even monetize.
Only
Obviously,
specific songs would I get which are not copyrighted,
monetized.
All the way there. Yeah, you get monetized, but most of them, I'm not gonna see. The only way I would make money off doing music reactions is if I get a sponsor. That's the only way. Yeah,
you have to reach a certain level as well. Yeah. I see. Let me touch on this. We got heat right now to come on. Yeah, BA says, get that clout, bro. More nuanced views are definitely needed. NYAJ next up. Yay! Gang. Hey, we haven't been on for 2 weeks, but we gained about 10, 11 new subscribers. I'm like, that's good. We didn't even do shit. But I guess the YouTube. Yes, indeed.
Dollars. We break this shit down.
The time we need, right? The analysis. But analysis. But this, because of the past videos we've had, extra wave of viewers are watching it as well. And Sane says Amber and Peach saw Skippy and made fun and made jokes about him. Remember that? Given Myron saw Skippy and reached out to help. Still checks on him till today. Exactly. I know about that too. So I mean, who's the real?
Saying? Integrity.
We're talking about the values in a man, how who is more valuable,
bro.
I'm telling you. And saying again says, funny thing was I switched from AMP to FnF. Wow, so you were an AMP.
Yes.
I mean, we watch both their content, but I fully unsubscribe to their nature and information. AMP, I felt like they brought good content, but for them to just be full on haters, I don't know what else to say. I switched. So you switched from them because they made a video insulting Fresh and his speech issue, and they're still doing it to this day. I went to check out FnF, and now I get a 2-row car rent business. Yo,
Hey man.
where's the applause soundbite?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. 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 Abba and Preach,
incredible.
They're not helping no one. If you really think about it, they're not providing any value apart from cheap laughs. Entertainment.
Let's be fair.
They're not providing any actual real value of trying to either, understand female thinking. They're not talking to these guys are not providing shit. Let me just be standard. They're providing.
Let's be clear. What are they providing? Yeah. Abba and Preach?
Just entertainment. That's it. Just
I would personally give them props for their commentary. It's very structured, and hey, some views are new that you haven't heard before. Like Abba and Preach would touch on it in a way that, I didn't think about it in that sense, but that approach is interesting. And that's
what they usually do. Just give the opposite view of something, and then that's for real. That's what they usually make it make sense. And that's what they do. That's literally what they do.
Yeah.
Oh, this person's whining about money, but it's his fault. It's his fault, though. It's his fault. This person is doing this about this. Yeah, but if you look at it like this, then he means this. They're like, oh, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, yes, yes. Like, they're smart. They're smart guys. But at the end of the day, like, you're not learning much from it. Like, the only thing you can learn is, have a different perspective. But if that's what you can learn from it, why aren't they applying it here? In FreshandFit's case, they just
let me even apply this right. Even though I say they're good commentators, and I agree with what you're saying, I think the most of their quality comes from the editing. They're very good at editing and creating a narrative that you're fixated on. Like, that makes sense, but it's through a tunnel vision they created. Like when it comes to this beef, let's attack FreshandFit. You can see how they create certain snippets. You're like, whoa, that makes him look bad. Yeah, that makes Fresh look bad.
And that's
shit.
The thing. Yeah, and that's the thing. The people who watch that will never go and watch the full 3-hour FreshandFit and actually listen to what's being said on FreshandFit. Instead, they'll take what's being said and take it as gospel and run with it. Oh my god, yes. Oh my gosh. Every time I hear something or anything, I have to go look at the other side. What are the other side saying?
Let's find out.
Exactly, as a good scientist would do, you have to look at the other side, look at both sides, see where the information is coming from, see if the sources are credible and the information they're providing is valid, and see the track record. Most people just look at something like, oh, yeah. I trust Abba and Preach because, they've given me all this good content over the years and made me feel good about myself, or made me feel good about the way I think about things. And now you're believing everything you say. Even when FreshandFit say stuff, sometimes I have to catch myself and think, are they correct with this? And then I have to go and research myself, look at the data and statistics and be like, yeah, okay, they are right. And then I can now fully onboard that opinion because it's backed up by the data and statistics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But as you can see,
it's a bit
with Abba and Preach, right? So again, with the edits, they know what to do. Like, for example, let's say we didn't know who FreshandFit was, and we're like, oh, Abba and Preach are talking about it. We know Abba and Preach, okay, and we listen, and we're like, oh, yeah, these guys sound like frauds. They're scammers, and we just move on. And that's majority of people who listen to this. I've spoken to someone. Oh, have you guys heard of FreshandFit? Oh, aren't those the scammers that so and so on YouTube? That's it. That's where they snap on. That's it. That's all you need now. The bulk of listeners go to the short videos from Abba and Preach and be like, okay, this is what I need to know about them. I ain't checking them out. Exactly. But it's still CLOUT. It's still promo. I get that. And at the same time, you mentioned earlier on about image and how FreshandFit don't know how to control the narrative on early enough for them to, cover their backs. But you know what? It doesn't even matter at this point. Let me even address the chat at the moment. BA says AMP take softball topics and act like they're going against the grain to give themselves the brave status. You know what? It works for them because we live in a very political correct time where when you say stuff that sound different from what we hear in the media, it's like, oh my gosh, this is ground, but it's just basically common sense.
Oh my god, groundbreaking.
This is groundbreaking. It's just common sense. They're just projecting common sense, which is like, I guess, what we need. But now you're playing this sainthood, like you say everything you say is right, and I don't know. That's what I'm getting from Abba in particular.
Midas touch.
Yeah, and Preach is just like this.
Honestly, sometimes I know what Preach is doing.
I ain't even gonna front.
Sometimes
like,
just
that's
talks
their
to
content.
talk. Like, honestly.
Yeah, it's Abba just needs someone to go play tennis with. That's all.
let's get on Fresh and Fit's ass for a minute here, okay? So Fresh and Fit, when people say what Fresh and Fit, yeah, they always have this thing like, oh, Fresh, he's a fraud. We can't believe what Fresh is saying because he doesn't seem like a confident guy, all this and the other stuff. That, when you say he doesn't seem like a confident guy, his clout's getting him all the girls.
Right.
That could be plausible. But he also provides so much more other value in terms of his networking skills. You know what I mean? Look at who they have, who they've worked with.
Bro, no one in the game can do this within this time period.
This is what I'm saying. So his value is just second to none. But what does Preach actually do? Like Amber has all the source. Preach is just like, yay.
Yeah.
What does he actually like? He may provide like a slightly different opinion once in a while, but generally he's just like a background dancer. He was a dancer though, so he is a background dancer.
Yeah, they both break dance.
Well, like what they don't like.
Apparently, I think they're both comedians off the YouTube thing. I don't know how successful they are, but that's what I've seen.
When they saw Fresh and Fit popping off all these interviews and bringing people on, they started doing tours. Now let's go and chat to other people. Let's go No Jumper. Let's go
No Jumper.
Before that, they didn't think about doing that, and they had mad followers. They didn't think about collaborating with other people, and they had mad followers.
Bro, honestly, when it comes to their subscriber count, they have a lot of dead weight. Like in terms of their subscriber count, like a lot of YouTubers have this, where a lot of the YouTubers who have million subscribers go on Fresh and Fit for extra clout because they've been on YouTube for years, for like 8 years.
Think about it. Like in 1 year, they went from nobodies to as BA
500K,
getting Robert Kiyosaki on.
Grant Cardone, several celebrities, Michael Blackson, Conceited, all the meme guys.
Bro.
Once you get academics, you've got the plug.
Bro, it's crazy. Let's not even. And I like that they have academics on the in their group now, because he also whenever he has an opinion, he states it. Like if he thinks something's not being done right with Fresh and Fit, he states it, even though sometimes he's a bit he's energetic, very energetic. I like that quality because it's that's how it should be. Whereas the other people are just coming for the neck. They're not saying, okay, I understand what you guys are saying, but maybe this is how you should do it. It's just like, oh, these guys are beta males. They're just nothing. That it's like, oh, just hate. Like, bro, anyway.
I'm telling you, look, we're gonna see all of this lead to something grand. Watch. We're seeing from the sidelines there's something else coming up. Like Fresh and Fit are preparing for something, but it's delayed.
Haters are gonna hate.
I'll show you something one sec. Let me check the chat. Zachary says their spectator is not the spectated. Yeah, I think that makes their work easier. No one needs to give them a glass eye view of what they're doing. They compared to Fresh and Fit, they get critiqued easily. But Abba and Preach, no one knows their shit. They don't have anything else going on.
They came with a revolutionary concept, bro. They finessed the game. There's a million people who do what Abba and Preach do. There's loads of people on YouTube who do what Abba and Preach do, give their take on certain topics. But there's not a lot of people doing what Fresh and Fit do, bro.
Thank you.
Bringing all these people on, having discussions, controversial discussions like that.
But what about the integrity? What about the fraudulent? We'll touch that too,
bro. Oh my God, bro!
Raya says hit the like button. Yes, please hit the like button. Thank you, Raya. Let's go through it. And saying both sides made mistakes. Yep, we agree with that. I watched FnF apologize for their mistakes. 5 hours. That's the thing. For those of us who had the time to watch through that, I mean, in fact, we just wanted answers, and they answered. No one has apologized to FnF yet for the accusations. We're going to touch on that real quick. Trust me. They got wrong, even went as far as calling Myron the R word. Yep, rapist with zero proof. And we're just walking past. I'm going to show you. I can't even react to certain things I've edited. I've made videos on.
This is the thing. People are following the side of the people who are just blatant accusers without the facts. They just jump on the train without analyzing the whole situation. You know what I mean? They don't want to wait till the whole story is revealed for them to then give their two pieces on what's happening. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Exactly. BA says, imagine getting Robert Kiyosaki on within 1 year of being on YouTube. The growth is insane. Indeed. Richard Kiyosaki is not a nobody. This guy
bro.
is a landmark for YouTubers. Like
He's
to even get him
eating.
on,
He's
man.
eating.
Oh yeah. Do you know, guys? Announcement in February. They're bringing Jordan Peterson on air, like in studio with
And
her daughter,
you see,
Micaiah
let's
Peterson.
just talk about this. Let's talk about this. Kevin Samuels. What's the biggest guest he's ever had on his channel?
Guest?
I don't even want to compare,
Guest?
but it's that one girl, who just the
Okay.
baby.
Brittany Jenner. Yeah.
Brittany Renner. That's the only.
And
That's
look-
like his most like famous guest. My guy's not doing none of that. He's not. Anyway, he's not the value Fresh and Fit provides, man. They have to like. They're not even acknowledging it. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to bow down to the fact that these guys have done a great thing in the time span that they've done it. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to acknowledge it. They just want to be bitter and upset that they're not getting the same level of acknowledgement from these other great people. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan Peterson, bro. Come on.
In studio. I mean, I know that the roommates got him like a Zoom type of interview.
But again,
which
the
is
roommates
good.
as well. This is what I'm saying. I praise those because they're not out here attacking. They're not attacking Fresh and Fit. They're just doing their own thing. And exactly. Doing their own thing. That's what people should do. Focus on your thing. If you get hit with a strike, sort it out in the background and keep it moving. But people are too reactive. People are too reactive. People are saying Fresh and Fit are beta male. They were reactive. They learned, hey, let's not be reactive. Let's handle things behind the scenes and leave it there. But everyone else is being reactive. Well, no, what is more beta than being reactive? When shit hits the fan, what happens? The betas, they panic. They throw a fit. They try, oh my God, what the fuck? I gotta retaliate. Alphas, you stay calm. You relax. Been here, done that. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with the situation. No need to stress.
Man.
These other men are running around like headless chickens. I can't believe they threw me a strike. Oh my God. Bro.
We'll look, we're gonna address the YouTube white knights because I think there's an industry for that. That's why they react and they're like, "Oh my gosh, can you believe what these guys in the Manosphere are doing?" We'll touch on that real quick. Just checking on the chat. What's K and Malcolm saying? Apple has said in the past the 11 to... Well, just before I carry on, guys, thank you for tuning in. We're averaging 15 to 20 viewers today. I think it's close to our record on the show, which is great. I mean, people just want to have this conversation out because we want to let the steam out. We know the haters are coming in by full force, and there aren't that many people sort of on the side of Fresh and Fit. I mean, it's not even about taking sides. We're taking the kind of the clearer truth. You know, there's something going on here that we're like, hold on, this is kind of jarring. Like we're not gonna let this slide. You know,
it's wild.
So yeah. Abba has said in the past 11, 12, 14-minute videos are the best to monetize and keeps attention span. In fact, it works if, let's say, your content is mediocre, like use 11 to 14-minute videos, yes. But when you're a live stream and you're bringing in so much traffic, it doesn't even matter how long. Sometimes length helps in terms of if you already have an audience base, you're good to go. Fresh and Fit have that. But But when it comes to attention span, 11 to 14-minute videos are indeed needed to create a narrative, and that's what I've been preaching of found success in when it comes to this beef. If people can easily take and agree with what they say, you know, he knows what he's doing. Fair to say, majority of people didn't even watch the 5-hour stream. People don't care. That's the thing.
If you're gonna speak on it, be informed. So don't just speak on it and just not do the full research. Like, let's say after the whole 5-hour video was put out, the lead attorney put nothing out after that. My guy kept it hush hush. He wasn't really trying to do too much when he found out he was, some of the things he had was wrong. What a normal person would do if you are inclined to be, with the vibes or whatever, with the shits, is you would go up there and you're a man of your integrity. You're a man of integrity. You would go up and say, "Hey, I watched the 5-hour video. This is what they said. This is what I think. They were right here. They provided evidence here." He's an attorney. Look at the shit. Watch the video. 5 hours. Do it. But he didn't want to do it.
He's making money on the other side, so he doesn't need to hear the truth.
It's crazy.
Please.
It's crazy.
Please. Raya says AMP are each other's fluffers. Ooh. That shit got graphic. Fluff.
That's it. Yeah. Hey,
Hino Swain says that 5 hour podcast was effing legend. Watch that shit live. Yeah, I actually watched that twice. Just I felt like I wasn't paying full attention in the beginning, but then I was like, let me rewind this because this is solid 5 hour content. I'm like,
Bro.
come on, who ain't watching that unless they're already haters? I think we have to remember most guys in the manosphere are blue pill anyway. People who listen to male improvement stuff like this, they would always scrutinize those who actually grind and like talk like Myron, for example. Oh, yeah. Myron, I've heard people say he sounds intimidating, like he sounds like a bully. I've heard it from people we know. Imagine hearing that, you're like, why would a guy on YouTube intimidate you and offend you in any way? But that's just how a lot of the audience are listening. A lot of people will say they just watch for entertainment. They don't actually like Fresh and Fit. Not, I would say maybe 20% of their viewers are like that. They're, I will call simps, blue pill. Like, they like watching the girls. They'll message the girls that get Frank House with, "Are you all right? Do you want some money for how you were treated?" This is what we see happen.
Everybody gotta get it how they can get it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. If you can't
a lot of the guys, bro, a lot of the guys are coming for OnlyFans links. Sometimes seeing a girl on the podcast and then watching her naked turns them on the idea that, oh my gosh, she can be three-dimensional. She's on a platform. You're arguing with her. Follow my OnlyFans, and that's all you need. A lot of guys are driven by that.
I'd love to see, just a quick, like, this is a side tangent. I would love to see Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate just go at it. I would love to see.
Hold on one second. I have to say this.
That would be so good.
Andrew Tate has dealt with people like Kevin Samuels as clients, because he was a pimp. He admitted that he was a pimp. He's dealt with multiple women in his business, and men are sending money like racks to girls just to talk to them. And I'm guessing he's done other forms of pimping, but we're not going to address that to incriminate him. But he's dealt with guys like Kevin Samuels, like people who buy escorts. Like, let's not even lie. Let's not forget about Abba saying Grape on No Jumper. Yep, we covered it on our channel, so I think that kind of helped. We covered it in real time.
Not founded in any
King, thanks.
reality, bro. This guy is just talking to talk. He was just here for no reason, man.
But that can incriminate him.
And you're saying Abba is and like Fresh and Fit are betas, but my guy was just fuming for no reason, throwing out lies for no reason. Come on now.
It literally sounds like #MeToo, the type of people he will be critiquing. We covered this, man.
Bro,
I'm telling you, Hino Swain says that our podcast had timestamps, no excuses. Yeah, that 5 hour. If you wanted to find out some information, you would have gotten it from that. We covered it just before the live, remember? We had like maybe 90% correct from our guesses, and the rest was from the information Myron and Fresh showed. Yeah, Blue Jasmine was on. Kevin Samuels. I mean, Kevin Samuels is just, I guess, his top guests have been online thoughts. Let's just.
He's not talking. He's not talking. He's not talking to any man them trying to. Anyway.
Thanks for the engagement, guys, in the chat. This is what we like. We're here for everyone, bro. BA says the type of content Samuel creates can't bridge to making content with people like Peterson and academics. No, because I'm still convinced. Look. We used to listen to him. We even reacted to some of his content. But now we're seeing. What?
I still listen to him just to see what he's saying. Okay. But he whenever he's talking to women or whatever, he has good points. He has his his talking points, whatever. He's good at what he does.
It's on repeat.
It's on repeat. And then
it's on
whenever
repeat.
Whenever he gets to a wall, what does he say?
Seek therapy.
Book a session.
We know book a session. Seek therapy.
Book a session.
We know every soundbite now. Like, you know what? People say Fresh and Fit are repetitive, but we'll keep quiet about Kevin Samuels.
No, but Fresh and Fit are repetitive in a sense that
in a routine way.
They go all the way there. They don't stop halfway and say book a session, and we don't get to see the rest of the session. You know what I mean?
It will just drop you, mute you, like kick you off. Like, no.
Like, he leaves it half cocked, the gun. Just he doesn't all the way on fire. My guy just cocks the gun and leaves it, and then you're like, so what happened after that? Like, can we get an update? Like, did she get it? Did she learn anything from this? So you never actually see real progression, or you never even see like calling in or people recalling in. Or he never does shows where it's like, okay, my clients call in and let me know how their lives are going now. You know what I mean? Like, you think someone who's doing life-changing things, is a life coach, he's a image consultant, he doesn't at least have people or a long list of people you can call on just to say, hey, can you come on the show and let's talk about how your life has changed because of my influence on you, or me teaching you the things I've taught you. That would better his business, if anything.
I
but
think
he doesn't do that.
we were waiting for that because we saw him climb. Like, I remember we followed him before he hit 100K. We were like, this guy is going to be big, right? And then we were like, okay, we're seeing the same thing. Nothing has progressed. No huge change except for the setting. He knows how to decorate. But that's all we saw change. And I don't know. He was like, oh, he'll do this, he'll do that. We thought, okay, he's going to... But FreshandFit have been leveling up at least every 2 weeks. There's always something new camera angle, new different types of guests, different segments.
Bro, that panning camera, bro, that shit's lit.
Yes, Money Mondays, Womanizer Wednesdays, they come in with the energy.
They're dropping crypto, real estate, bro. Like, if you ask someone who would you rather watch, if they tell me now, who would I rather watch? FreshandFit. Kevin Samuels, there's only so much I can learn from him, bro. Like, there's no real value added to my life, you know what I mean? Whereas on FreshandFit, I can see people's opinions are fought, see how people fight their opinions, see how, learn so much about even personal development, how I even myself, I can address an argument if I'm having one. Kevin Samuels just shuts down the argument whenever it gets too much, or just getting disrespected. He shuts it down.
I think he has.
Whereas Myron, when he used to do that, now he's learned. This is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people like, oh, FreshandFit, massages, but Myron is learning. My guy is more accepting,
more patient.
More patient. He's letting people run so he can really educate the masses. You know what I mean? He's doing it because he wants everyone to learn. But Kevin Samuels, I'm getting disrespected. I'm shutting the phone down. It's mad.
That's very easy. And you know what? So, women might, or whoever guest they have, might go too far with it. They're just arguing for the argument's sake. If they're continuously disrespected, he Frank Castles them. He said you might as well just leave. What's the point of being here?
Because they're not going to understand the information. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
They're leaving the quality. Yeah. It's crazy.
But in fact, because of all this hate, right, you would feel, okay, this is the second time they're getting ran through, right? FreshandFit. They must have another exodus of subscribers. But guess what? That's not the case. As you can see here, viewers, this is a image I posted from what do you call it? Yeah, the Social Blade website. Their the sub count
subscribers
hasn't stopped yet, because mate, I'm telling you right here, this ain't stopping nobody. The people that left the last time were like, they just came for they probably came from the haters. Abin Preach came on, they probably gained viewers from them, but then they were like, okay, they were leaving after that, since the Black Manosphere is excommunicated from FreshandFit. So they assume it will happen again, and as you can see, that hasn't stopped the viewers from coming, new subs from coming. This shit is easy. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get the
comments. Yo, let's go, because thank you so much. Big you up for engaging with us. We're gonna try and catch up with the chat, and saying the person I actually admire the most is Fresh. His ability to always be in the right situation to meet the right people is insane. Anyone doing business knows how tough that is. I'm telling you, we would critique Fresh because we don't really see everything. But then when you follow his Instagram, when you see a lot of the things he's doing behind the scenes, you're like, this guy is on it. Like, look, you went from critiquing Fresh to being like, man, that guy.
No. I give credit where credit's due. Yeah. Pull up. Let's go through the comments, because I'm about to.
Okay. You want me to address one person first, or okay? Asuki King says also talks about being emotional, but he's still holding a grudge from when Myron called him blue pilled. Oh yeah, I remember that. Talk about people tendency. I remember that. K. Malcolm said, who knows his AMP's channel was started up until the beef with FnF. Now look at their numbers. They gained another 300K, I believe. That's a lot, but a lot of the rest of their subs are dead weight. Let's just keep it honest. People aren't really watching but it's still high enough. Atsuki King says, K. Malcolm, addressing what he said. Ace Millions, bro, like who listens to these N niggas to become men? They sound soft as fuck. Stop the cap. Okay, Ace Million, that's your point of view. You want to address him?
This sounds soft. Okay. That's just cap off
Soft.
the bat. Soft. I don't understand. Like, look. I'll give you this.
Sign
I'll give you
language.
this. Ace Millions. I'll give you this. Yeah.
Shame, insult.
Fresh and Chris cannot articulate themselves to save their lives.
And they've admitted that.
I will give you that much. Like, I remember, I don't know if it was 2 days ago, I was watching a stream, and Chris was trying to talk, and he's just like, habidi, 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 habidi. I was like, yo, bro, this is not Looney Tunes. Get the words out. Like, what are you doing?
He's working, bro. He's the producer. You know,
eventually.
we don't rely on what he says, but he says some good stuff.
That's
you know,
what
he
I'm saying.
definitely does.
I look at what they do for the podcast. Like, if you want information, Mari's the guy to go to. All the other guys serve their purpose on the podcast. Like Fresh, his main, like his real purpose is that networking, bro.
How much can we
bro? And
praise
this goes this goes hand in hand in what they were saying. If you look at men and women, you know, in terms of relationships, you know what I mean? You have to fill those gaps. You can't all be doing the same things because you're gonna clash. If you're doing slightly different things, you can fill those gaps within each other and make, you know, be whole. So Fresh and Fit, what they have done very smartly is Myron takes care of the studio, the content, the quality with Chris. Fresh is always out trying to make links. That's what makes it work. They're out here tackling two avenues together. They're winning, bro. They're winning. And I hear you when you say that they're soft. I can an argument could be made for Chris and Chris and Fresh. But for Myron, no, it can't be made. It can't be made.
You don't need everyone to be expert.
When the girl was about to pull out
debaters.
the blicky, my guy controlled the room. You saw what he said. What did he say?
Yeah.
Everyone
Homeland
moved to the left.
security
And what
to
did
the
everyone
left.
do? Everybody moved to the left. Real quick.
Someone was
soft,
messing up though.
This is crazy. Anyway,
His
Ace
left.
Millions clearly doesn't watch. No, Ace Millions, he gave up a long time ago.
See, that's probably a lot of how people, you know, think. Like people who
And that's
don't
fair
really
enough.
watch are, hey, that's your choice. Until maybe you come about and then watch their content again, you realize that maybe you overthought about that point. You know,
Bro, the
the
nigga
nigga pays for women. See how I'm telling you, Abba Preach can create a video, and
you
people would
remember
just
when that girl
propagandist.
Bro, don't you remember when the girl came on the Andrew Tate episode, yeah? And what did she say? She said she met Myron on a sugar website, but he wouldn't pay her 10K.
He wouldn't
How
even
is
pay.
that
He says
tricky?
he doesn't pay.
That's what I'm saying. How is that tricking? The girl herself.
She
admitted
was trying
like,
to expose him for not paying, and that actually
Exactly.
worked in his favor.
Exactly. So I'm saying Ace Millions is out the league.
Does Ace Million know that, or is he one of those people who are just like
He's
that
out the
doesn't,
league, bro.
that
He's
doesn't
out the
count?
league.
You know how
He's out the
people
league.
who, even though evidence
They
is in front of
forget.
them, they're like, not even.
They forget.
They're not
They
even
forget
checking.
them ones. Ace, do your
But-
research, bro. I hear you.
But I
do
do
your
feel
research.
for those people who haven't looked into it because they just heard it from their favorite YouTuber talk about
And
it.
wait,
There's,
and why
there's
would
about
Ace
20
Million-
different YouTubers.
And again, why would Ace Million be upset? Because
He's
as
saying
far as I
that
know,
they're being a hypocrite.
no, but as far as I know, the people like Abba and Preach and Mr. Samuels, they don't mind paying, so it shouldn't really bother him. if they pay
Yeah.
or not. You know what I mean? Like,
That's the thing. Like paying for women, for hoes, for
But they don't
escorts.
do
Right. Apparently, if you just admit to doing it, that's all you need to know. But then, if most of male improvement, if most of male improvement content creators are saying they don't pay for box, and there's no proof that they pay for box, then why go with the issue is mostly because they use the sugar site seeking arrangement. And that's one thing they've already described. I remember we covered it too. They described it a year ago. Like, yeah, we use it for game as well. Guess what, Gavin? Have you ever checked that website?
No, actually, I've never been on it.
Okay.
I've never done
Guess
my
what?
research on it, bro.
So I wanted to do my research. I wanted to do my research. I opened an account just for bants. I was like, okay, you can open a free account. So on Ziggy Arrangement, and what happens is you create your content, you show proof who you are, and I was just fluffing up my profile, like, oh yeah, this is who I'm gonna be, this is who I am, this is how much I earn.
Yeah.
I was just
What's
putting
the
that there.
situation?
Bro, I left it for an hour. I was like, okay, I just made that. I'll see how that goes. I came back. I had 12 new messages from random girls. I could see all my likes. If I go back now, I'll have probably 100 likes from women. Those women out there are probably just looking just for a little bit of money, right? But what I heard them say on the stream was that the girls are used to a lot of these old men in their 50s and 60s who don't even show their picture. soliciting to them like, do you want to have fun? But then if they see someone their age and who has like a profile compared to Tinder or all these other, when it comes to dating apps, I've rinsed through all of them. I don't care. I would admit that. But with seeking arrangement, it's flipped, as in we are the prize in the women's eyes. So in their mind, okay, it's money. But if you just want to have a date with a girl, you can easily get on seeking arrangement. Easily. And then a lot of the girls there are just doing it just for banter, and then they won't expect you to pay, especially if you're the same age as them. Like, honestly, seeking arrangement is a new hack that a lot of PUAs are touching. Not a lot, but some people. So FreshandFit are probably one of the few to make it more mainstream that use seeking arrangement as another platform to date. Like, download all the other dating apps, but just apply this as well and be very red pill aware to not fall for the rubbish. And I'm telling you, bro, it's a new game. I mean, hey, if people don't want to look into it, then that's cool. Let me catch up with the chat. K Marco says, yeah, for real, like the Duke just said, dead weight. I look. What was that replying to? Let me clarify exactly as well. When it comes to them having 1.5 million, that's great. I used to follow them all the way back to like 2014, 2016. But a lot of people who subscribed to them years ago aren't watching them anymore. They probably are, because there's a lot of people I've subscribed to, but I haven't caught up with their content. And if you look at their videos, like, I mean, it's decent revenue, but they still gain so much more when they discuss FreshandFit, right? So you have to understand that they're not used to their older subscribers watching them. That's why a lot of people like Mike Rashid, all these other YouTubers that have been around, like Nina Unrated, they came on FreshandFit knowing that they could get fresh subscribers who are tuning in every day.
Exactly.
You're not earning enough. What's his name? Spencer. I forgot, that white guy YouTuber. He on his social blade. Someone,
the guy who breaks down all the fake gurus.
Yeah. Like he's I will call him maybe a technical white knight. Like when it comes to exposing PUAs. Yeah, he analyzes certain ways. But if you look at his content, his social blade, he has 380,000 subscribers. He's not earning a lot of money on each video. Like, he can't monetize a lot. He's scraping through, and you think, you've got so many subscribers, why aren't you making money from it? Because a lot of it is dead weight, dead subscribers. They're not
you in the content.
You're not getting the traffic you get. Look, we have 540 subscribers. Probably half of them haven't really caught up with us since we started. Like, that's just how it is. That's just how YouTube works. The algorithm, and we have to always try and work on getting new subscribers. That's just how it is. So when people look at and compare subscriber numbers, means nothing. It's those who come on, those who are super chatting in our live streams, and those who are just kind of devoted to the content. That's who matters to YouTube now. That's who are making more money. That's why FreshandFit are making more money than all these guys combined, unfortunately. But let's go. Ense says they accused FnF of being sugar daddies on seeking arrangement. Turns out they had been talking about it for a year. We touched on that. Obviously, haters didn't do homework. AMP forgot to apologize for getting that wrong. No one comes back and say, "Oh yeah, correction, we were wrong about that." It just leave it. Ace Million is one of those guys who were convinced by what they said. Just research it, bro. I'm telling you. You just. Sorry.
The comment he put before
okay. This one.
Insane. No, the one above.
Oh, they need the podcast to get women. They get no women without it. Look, okay, address it, given. Address it, King G. Look at me slipping up.
I'm gonna just leave that one there. Like,
you just
bro, even
just like that.
Even I.
Even if that's true.
Even I, when I had nothing, I was out here getting girls, and you're telling me anyway.
let's just touch on that real quick. Look, imagine telling the world like, I have game. How can you prove it, given? Like, okay, you maybe post videos going out with you on dates. The fact that you have to prove you,
bro, it doesn't make sense. This is the thing about game, yeah. It's not about having game. It's about having confidence in who you are, to be yourself 100% of the time, and attracting the people that like you for you. This whole he doesn't have game. He doesn't have game.
No.
Game is basically
Specifically, can you get girls? Like, can you prove you get girls? That's what he's trying to say.
how? Because look, on probabilities, I can go out there and just keep trying, shoot my shot, and eventually someone's gonna say yes. And if I just record everyone who says yes and post that on the internet, it looks like I got game.
Bro, it's like, I don't get how people work on YouTube. It's like, how, when someone says they can't get girls, how do you know that? And we watched it.
Listen, people who can't get girls are people who can't approach. That's period. That's it. If you can't approach, you're not getting any. If you can approach, you're definitely getting girls. It doesn't matter.
Bro, King G, how can you get? How do you get it from someone you're watching over YouTube, like FreshandFit? How would you know if that person can get girls or not, just from watching them on YouTube? Just like, do you know what? FreshandFit have done what they need to be like, okay. And there's proof of it from the people who try and expose them. Like, let's leave it.
Even if you do show yourself in field, cold approach, doing everything right, they'll just say, "Oh, you only pick the ones where you want. You only pick the ones where you got to go." You know what I'm saying? I can go out in the field and approach 100 girls. I only get 10 of those girls, and I post those 10 videos, and people think, "Oh my god, this guy's a G. He's getting mad."
Is it just me off? Is it me? Guys, let us know who is. I think my internet's acting up. Oh, shit. Is it my internet? Or is it King G's? Sorry, guys. 1 second. If it's me. Oh, so it's not me. It's King G. Okay. Oh, snap. Okay, I thought it was my internet. Yo. So, okay. His computer froze. He just messaged me. So, I'll get him back on in a sec. We'll try on again. But let me go through. He was about to drop some heat. But let me go through the chat with you guys. Man, I need to catch up. I recognize a few names on here. From somewhere else. Okay. Mr. Moose in the building. What's going on? We're having like a halftime break. Trying to go back to where we left off. Yeah, you said Ace Winning, so you're not gonna get women acting like FreshandFit. They don't have game, bro. Like, that's what I'm even addressing. Like, how would you know that? But if you watch their content, you would see that even Fresh has to force prove people, like, look, I'm taking people out. Like, okay, if they have clout, they're using it. So you're saying that once their podcast got big, now they can get girls. Well, isn't that part of leveling up and being able to attract females around you? Like, what's the point and logic there, bro? But I get your point. Quentin Gaines, are you related to Myron Gaines? Repetitive is a compliment to FnF, in my opinion. I get that. It means you know what you're talking about. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
We lost you there. So we had half. I thought it was me. I was like, oh shit, I messed up again. You need to connect your mic.
Reset. Huh?
Your mic is off. I could tell.
Oh, is it low volume? Oh man.
It's internal speaker only at the moment.
2 seconds.
No worries. Just going through the chat. Just because you repeat something doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. Well, bro, do you even know what they're repeating? Because it sounds like you're just like you're. Let's let the chat address him. We go. You guys got this. Insane says anyone that says they're repetitive clearly never watches it. Exactly. Clearly never watches the show. Repeating is different from repetitive. Exactly. Raya says people don't have to agree with FnF 100%. Chew the meat, spit out the bones. That's what King G said. Exactly. Raya, okay. Exactly. And Saint says, exactly, I'll forever think whatever. I'll leave you guys to go on. Exactly. They all have important roles. I hate when people say Fresh is useless. People who don't watch the show would say that. So we kind of just like brush it to the side. You good?
Yeah, I gotta switch this up. You can hear me now, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I can hear you.
Okay, blessed. I had to use
Is
this one.
this through your? Yeah, I could tell. It's a different set.
I mean, hey, you gotta switch it up.
Yeah, just catching up with the chat real quick. Is we've got good traffic right now. Tammy says among the most super chatted YouTube in the US, they're literally number one almost every week. Not every week, but every week or month. They hit the top charts. They're at least top 10 every day. That's insane, right? Powerful guest, A1 studio production, ladies after show. Bro, we can't. Let's not even. There's no even need to promote them like that. People know. They aren't giving proper game though. Okay, Ace. Okay.
They aren't giving proper game. No, hold on, bro.
Do you want to? Okay,
this guy is dumb. This guy is dumb, bro. This guy is dumb. You know what PUAs do? Yeah, when they go out and they do game. What game is basically is a sales game. You're trying to sell yourself to this person. That is what essentially game is. You are trying to sell yourself as the best possible product for this person. But no. FreshandFit is saying no. Make your value so great that you don't have to sell yourself as a product. You are just you, and people just come to you because you are the guy. You see what I'm saying? Again, Andrew Tate. Look at Andrew Tate. He has game because he is himself completely, unapologetically. That is game in its truest form. You are yourself unapologetically, and you don't care if people like you or they don't like you, because the people who like you are gonna really like you. That's the difference. You have to be polarizing.
And correction to the people who keep on saying that FreshandFit call themselves alpha. They've addressed it so many times. They don't refer to themselves as alpha. They call themselves nerds. Nerds that have made it to a point where they can attract the attention they need. I don't know where this... No, I know where this comes from. Abba said that one time in his video, one of his beef videos, and it's been ran throughout the YouTube sphere, the manosphere. They think they're alphas. Freach were right. Like, no one said that. But for some reason, this is why I think it's very important that, guys, if you make content, learn to be your own PR team. Learn to have a propaganda routine when it comes to throwing out allegations. Just post those short videos, well edited, well collabed, and you're good to go. People, that's all people need. And to be honest, that's how people, Abba and Preach can get guys like Ace Millions to reiterate this cap. Yeah, addressing Tammy says FnF hacked the sugar site algorithm for young guys. Simple. It's honestly, that's what I'm even saying. Like, I didn't know about this shit. I was like, oh shit, this works. They're telling us shit that we shouldn't know. Like, why isn't people noticing this? But you know what? Not everyone needs to know.
I feel like Ace Millions is just lost in the sauce. He feels like there's some secret game that you must have, and the game you must say A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
But King G, you know what? I mean, hey, thanks Ace Million for tuning in. At least you can hear from the other side, because most of YouTube are on the side of Urban Preach. We understand that. That's who they've garnered. But this is a chat and discussion between people who've seen both sides, and what you haven't heard maybe is what you're hearing now. So the people in the chat and us on the hosts, we're telling you what we've heard from actually watching FreshandFit. So you are wrong on several points, but at least now you've heard it from people who've actually watched the content. Well, it's cool. If you have your opinion, that's here we go. And Saint said Myron never goes out. He hates it, and you can tell that's where Fresh wins. You know what? No, Myron used to go out once in a while. Like, he had to learn game eventually, right? So right now he's fully focused on his production, fully focused on this thing. Like, I mean, it's so successful. If this was me, I would be non-stop working and grinding as well. Like, imagine if we were skyrocketing, we would have to push other priorities out the way and like, bro, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. This is it. So he's doing that while Fresh is focused on the networking side of things.
The social media side, bro.
They're doing the work on both ends. It's not even about who's going out or not. They've taken a role that is
winning.
Extremely perfect. So imagine if we got two Myrons, there would be no guests. Fresh even got Myron verified. The blue tick could not have been done without Fresh. Let's not even touch that. For people who are listening,
people don't want to acknowledge. Like, people are saying they don't have game, bro. It's not all about game. Like, people need to relax. Like, there's other facets to life, bro. Game is one part. You don't have money.
Look at this guy. Like, how does he know this?
There's multiple counts of him paying for women. To even be on the show, they have to provide something monetary. No, they don't. Wait, what?
The only thing they're paying these girls is clout. I don't get what people don't get.
This guy's stupid.
You're going on a platform.
Bro, even that same girl, yeah, who wanted Myron to pay, yeah, he said, I'm not paying, but guess what? Yeah. You can come on the platform. You can come on the platform for free.
She's stupid. She should have just done that. But I guess maybe being Frank Castle gets you more views. But you could come several other times. She got good set of jogs. Like, just sell that. Just like how 90% of the girls who go on regularly, sell themselves. Like, clout is what they provide. That's what women value more, to be honest, when it comes to social networking than money.
And Ace needs to be more clear in what he's saying, man. Don't just say
he's
counts of him, him who? Give us names. Myron, Fresh, Chris, give us names. Don't just say him.
The YouTubers who've spoken against them have proof, apparently. But we've looked for it. I've looked for it. I'm the type of guy, I want to see people I listen to get exposed. So I watch exposed videos when I have free time. I'm like, I want to hear what they got to say. I've listened to the Yende guy. I've said it before. I listen to the haters because I want to know what they have that I don't. Because I like to hear both sides. 8 million, something you should maybe take into account. Like, the lead attorney, that's the only guy I can't watch full, because 7-hour videos... I can't.
He's not even an attorney, bro. He doesn't work. He doesn't work.
I'm not even gonna discredit his qualifications, but yeah, Mr. Moose. Congregation. He's running a church, basically. Yeah. Mr. Moose, bro, you're missing out the fire, but hey, at least you're supporting us from the back. But yeah, our bro co-host Mr. Moose is off at the moment because he is not feeling very well. I think his voice is gone, and what's the point of coming on if you ain't got no voice?
Yeah,
that's what he's trying to say. But I get it. 8 million. Let's address him again. What are you saying? I put women on seeking arrangement to find men like FreshandFit to pay them and get my 20%. They want your money. So, okay, you're a pimp, 8 million? Is that what you're saying? If you could prove that?
Bro, no one cares. No one cares.
Like, if he... Imagine.
Bro, I put women on secret arrangement. Okay, cool.
If you put girls on... Okay, if you put girls on seeking arrangement to get guys like FreshandFit, get FreshandFit
to pay.
To expose them like that instead of speaking out of your ass, bro. Let's not play. That's not grounds to speak. At least use that if that's true to expose them. Silly. So you've never paid for a woman's meal, coffee? Oh yeah.
You're right with Inspector Goggle. Because I don't have to. Okay. I have game. I think this guy misses it. Finessing and game is two different things.
He's trolling right now.
Ace, what is his goal? His goal, he doesn't have game. He doesn't have game. My guy's like, I'm a 21-year-old who gets older women to pay for me. Bro, stop it. Yeah, the older woman pay for you is your mom. It's your mom.
Let's leave it.
Stop these lies, bro. You can't do
25, 26 viewers tuning in right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. So Lightbringer says everyone saying it's tricking are the same, paying for Tinder Plus. It's the same. Like the medium is just different. In fact, look, if you put money where maybe to learn how to fish, fine. Like people who pay to learn to game. I mean, to be honest, when it came to learning game, it came with time. Like the years we spent going out, bro. Like I've read 2 books on game, and that's it. Like reading a book is enough for me. I don't need a program. Like they're selling programs. That's cool. Some people might utilize that better, but I just learn from 1 or 2 books and I'm good. Like I apply it. I actually go out.
I've realized again, you have to. There's a point where you realize that game, again, as I said before, game is not just about. It's just being yourself. Essentially, it's just being yourself and letting your natural self.
No, you know what, King G, I want to address that because one thing is we can say just being yourself, but sometimes it's beyond that as well. Like learning how to be patient, learning how to deal with
your best self,
language, your better self, like improve with that. But then along with game in terms of attracting women, understand how women think, understand if you are a woman how you would behave, because if you're on Tinder as a woman, you're not swiping right like men are. Like your mindset is you want to pick the best. So how do you work your way up to attract women in general? you have to learn that. Essentially, being yourself comes with actually encompassing everything all together. Like, you can't try and outdo yourself. All that rubbish you see on TV, it's not always real. Like, be the best of yourself and also confidently embrace who you are. That indeed what King G was saying here. Indeed. I want to address this guy, Goose Island, is it? Just say you don't know how to. You don't know how to hack.
I don't even know if he knows what that means.
We've even addressed it. Yeah. But if he says he's like a online pimp, then hey, I guess he has a way of it. You're talking to a pimp, bro. I see.
I'm not a wimp, simp. I know the game front and back. It's easy to see.
Then you should be able to recognize real, right? You need to kind of check out the other pimps in the game. What do you think of Andrew Tate, Ace Million? Let's.
Yeah, Ace Million. Yeah, what do you think of Andrew Tate, Ace Million, Mr. Pimp? With your fellow pimp, what do you think?
That's
Give us
cool.
a review.
At this point, he's just trolling.
And if he doesn't know who Andrew Tate is, that's telling because he doesn't watch the podcast. He doesn't.
Yeah. Let's ask you. Yeah. Ace Million, do you know Andrew Tate? Unless Andrew Tate has been on different platforms too. But
yeah, and what do you think of him if you know who he is?
Yeah. So who do we have here? We got Agent Fit. Familiar with that term? Agent
Fit. Lease situation.
And Sane says people say FNF can't get girls. Their very first Bocco was Tipsy with Girl. Yeah, they told that story. See, only people who have kind of watched enough. All you need to watch is like 40% of their content to know this, because they repeat this stuff over and over again. People who watch regularly know that they have to repeat themselves. It might be annoying, but we have to think about it. You've got newcomers coming in. They're not going to watch every stream, so they repeat stuff for the newcomers. So people who already know that their first ever episode was when they brought the girls they went out with.
Back to Marins.
And they were paying. If go back to their first podcast with two girls, those girls were fit. Now, that was the story they've already described to us. And that was out of the whim. Like, oh, let's just do this for fun. And they did it. And it's been going on since then. So, I mean, that's proof enough. Like, hey, before they even blew up, they were bringing in girls. Ayinde, I'm going to address that guy if we have time. Ayinde, let's carry on. Agent Fit is in a lose situation. Patreon, they got receipts. They're spending, they're making money, man. King's reaction. Facts on the approach. Friday. What was he addressing?
Nothing.
No clue. Let us know.
No. So basically on Friday, yeah.
This guy. No. If you can't, if it's too saucy, then don't go there.
Yeah.
This guy, Mr. Viz, is always trying to instigate our information.
I was saying, like, if you don't approach, you don't. That's what I'm saying. So.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Mystic knows. He knows.
Yeah. Them inside information. You have it all wrong. It's not about just getting girls. It's clear you don't like. You just don't like them. That's cool. Oh yeah. That's from when you cough. Yeah, man, I need to catch up. Let me just skip right down because everyone's on this thing, boy. Trust me.
On my own account, but as someone who actually gets women, I'm being 21, getting older women to pay me.
They don't pay shit.
No,
they trade 100 to 1,000 followers for the girls to come on the show. Oh, Agent Fit, is he another hater? Okay, that's cool. Oh, no. That's what he meant. They don't pay. They just need clout, honestly, to bring girls. That's it. I don't even follow the girls. I would just like skim through their Instagram to see what they got, But I don't want to incriminate myself on my Instagram, the girls you start talking to or dating. Do you know they scroll through the people you follow, right? Girls lurk on Instagram. As in, if you're seeing a girl, you're dating her.
Yeah.
They want to get to know you more. So do you know what they do? They go on your Instagram and they check who you're following. They check who you're following.
I'm telling you, I've met people, and they tell me, oh, when I first met you, I went on Instagram and I had to check out what you're about. I had to go and
they check who you follow.
What's up,
they check the tags. Yes.
Exactly.
So we have to be careful ahead, unless you have a separate burner account. I have a burner account. Sometimes I
don't do that.
But that's the thing, you won't incriminate on yourself on Instagram. Instagram is a new game now. Guys who just use it for fun,
my
they don't
guy's
realize that
gonna
they're
burn up all
exposing
the
themselves.
cheeks.
What?
I said you're gonna burn up for all the cheeks.
Yeah. Let me not speak. Okay. You see, I'm not always active on my Instagram for a reason. 7 days, Tammy. Yeah, 7. Let's address it. What do they have 7 days on? Because we addressed it earlier on in the day. Albert and Preach mentioned that they corresponded with the legal team, the paralegal, who apparently got it wrong, and YouTube is now looking into it. But the YouTube email was just like a whole bulk of information, and then it said like one notice: if you don't reply to this email, we would have to investigate your channel, and you may undergo, a full-on excommunicated from the YouTube space. So, I mean, just to reply to an email, that's it. But for some reason, Amber and Preach and their minions have thrown it around. They've got 7 days left till they gotta leave. Oh, if they don't cut this strike off, then it's over for them. But the thing is, the strikes are still on. They've addressed it. But what King G was saying, King G said that FreshandFit are so late in terms of, controlling the narrative. They always just kind of, for some reason, no one's defending them because there's nothing they're revealing yet. They kind of leave it too late. I thought there could be a benefit to it. What? Huh? There could be a benefit to it, or maybe they're holding it back. But honestly, they just need to drop maybe a 10-minute video explaining everything that all these YouTubers are saying and snip it rather than within a live. No one's going to listen to your live. They need a propaganda image or a clip to get who you are. They have a different channel called, Short Clips, FreshandFit. But that's for the content. But when it comes to addressing those beefs, address it within a short period of time and move on. Because right now the haters aren't even checking. So, but that doesn't matter. They haven't lost their sub count like they did before. That's cool. They can move on without even looking in. Like other people can discuss it. Yeah. Oh, Goose Island said, nah, that man TLA worked in traffic court. Oh, I thought it was like a family attorney. That's minor then.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like in a family, divorce courts. You probably mentioned it already. Agent Fit said they got quote unquote 2 days left. Yeah, 2 days left. I'll see what happens. Guess what? People keep on saying, oh my gosh, they made a mistake. Copyright infringement won't work. It's fair use. But guess what? A dozen videos have already been dropped. All these YouTubers complaining that they got strikes. It's not going away. So they've won like 95% of the videos they've got marked as a copyright infringement. Because you can. There's a YouTube video. I think we can react to it without getting flagged. Of the YouTube representatives.
I only got like 50 minutes. We gotta.
Yeah, 15. Okay, cool. Yeah. Basically, YouTube just defined what fair use means. And mostly, it doesn't really protect anyone on YouTube. If you get permission, you're more likely to be covered. Okay, we've dealt with it ourselves. It's not that easy. Like. To just claim fair use. People are whining and complaining for something they don't understand. King Life says women give themselves to men of value all the time, but yeah, girls sleep with the rappers and their friends just to be in the music videos. Yeah, I mean, these days that's all you need now. People use money, but you can actually use clout if you have it. There's still no proof. He just talking out his ass. Yeah.
Ace.
2 days left till the 500. Hey, 500 Hey. You know what? They should market that. They should be like, oh, this is it. Countdown.
Countdown. That's mad.
It is actually the 17th, or Friday. A bit with bitches. Okay, yeah, we're gonna close up real soon. This was good. We'll have a 1.5 hour live addressing other stuff. There's a lot more to unpack, but we'll leave it for now. The Black Manosphere excommunicated them. Yeah, like who leads the Black Manosphere? O'Shea Duke Action apparently leads it. That's funny. Everyone's just trolling it. Let's just highlight. I just found out that Ayinde Loser is still talking about Myron. Yep. We're going to unpack something about Ayinde another time. Why are these people this serious with bringing this dude still using FnF? I'm telling you, bro, the more hates you have, the more hype you have. That's it, you know. FnF bring on the girls, and girls come on for clout. And yep. Yes, Raya, there are 27 people viewing on average. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you, guys. We are closing up very soon. This was lit. But as you can see,
Lightbringer. Oof. With them questions.
Shout
Where are
out
you guys
to
from?
you guys doing your thing. Thank you again, Mr. Fantastic. Nice to see you. FreshandFit is always late to address shit. That's why they let the minions to manage the narrative. I don't know if that's even a diss or not. But
Wow.
hey, it's just, look, right now they're not losing any subscribers. Like, they're still going up. So I guess nothing's really changed. They're not addressing haters anymore. That's the one thing. O'Shea is a trick. Yes,
thing.
he is. Let's leave it there. But that was fun. That was fun, guys. Anything else you want to input, Mr. King G?
Yeah, there was a guy who just asked us where we're from. The UK. There you go.
Oh, okay. Let me highlight it. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're from the UK.
Yeah. From the UK, Lightbringer.
I think it's obvious.
It should be, but you know what I mean? Sometimes the accents are a little tricky, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Ace Million, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, thanks for subbing as well, bro. I mean, if you like this engagement, we do this once in a while. we would, I guess, give you more input on what we already know. Like, people on the chat are saying the same thing. It's obviously hard for people to turn their point of view because maybe you're fully fixated that they're frauds. That's cool, but at the end of the day, they're still climbing, and you have to understand, why are they still getting popular? What are they providing to people?
If you listen to the content, Ace Millions,
right?
If you listen to the content, if you're not disagreeing with the content, and you just think they're frauds, the content is still valid.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think the more he listens and sees what they do, the more he realizes that he was wrong. Like, that's, to be honest. So it's people who actually listen.
They're speaking facts.
Yeah. Halftime, definitely UK. Oh, we say halftime. I don't know what they say in America.
What do they say over there?
I don't know. Which clubs do you support? Not big football fan, more of an NBA fan. Hey, man, you too. Okay. But when I do watch some league as well. Nigerian here. What's up? Oh God.
Niger.
Yeah, I'm the Nigerian one.
Yoruba Igbo. Let me know.
He's the Zambian. I'm the Nigerian one. How did you know? Yeah. Okay. Myron and Fresh is not going to focus on haters anymore. They are moving forward. Indeed. They're just doing their legal stuff and the behind the scenes. People can rant and complain about that, but that's as much as we can do. That's a good combo. Lakers and Chelsea. And football.
LeBron
Soccer.
James. Golden State Warriors
on his live. Okay, this guy went on his live about the Grape accusation. He acted like his stream was messed up. Oh, so he's even dodging. It's like yeet. He doesn't want to address it. He doesn't realize what he's done.
Yeah, my guy is level 5. He's level 5 dodging.
Who said that? I don't know who said that. Oh shit, that's funny. I was waiting for a long time to meet people to enjoy FnF and on their side. Bro, I know it's hard to find people. A lot of their supporters are keeping quiet. A lot of them are like kind of ignoring it. So we're just here addressing it like we did before. That's pretty much it. We're not even trying to fight a fight. Like, there's no fight really. Just common sense. Of course, he would be on some grimy stuff like that. Okay, cool. So yeah. Guys, we are closing off now. This was good. This was heated. We're planning on a longer stream for anyone else tuning in. Thanks for the new subs, guys. Thanks for the likes. Please do if you haven't so far. But this was lit already. I think this is one of our highest engagement right here, okay? So, again, tune in when we on next. Hopefully next Tuesday. But this was good, all right? Cheers.
Catch that, yeah?
Not your average podcast.
Peace out.